Hey guys, it's Captain Forest here. Now before I start this video, please check out the links in the description. Check out the coffee shop gang, they make awesome content. Shoutouts to Splash, shoutouts to Korin O'Keefe, shoutouts to Chad. They both helped me in this video too, with getting some knowledge for both these combatants. And also, I shall leave a link in the description of their channels. And if you guys are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I post content every week. I also have a Patreon. If you guys want to support me on a personal level and join the scan server, the Patreon is there. Become a member today. And also make sure you like, comment down below, and leave your thoughts down in the comment section. So anyway guys, let's get right into the meat and potatoes of things. There's a lot of things I must discuss in this matchup, because this video is going to be a little bit different from like my normal versus matchups, because this versus matchup is very special. I typically usually go over the characters and stats and stuff, but I don't think that's very important based off the showings that they've both showed and who's currently stronger. I will go over that all in this video. Also, I'll be making power scaling videos on both these combatants, so please keep an eye out on that. But anyway, let's get right into the meat and potatoes of things. So Juggernaut, the unstoppable force, versus the strongest one there is, the Hulk. Throughout the years in Marvel, we've seen these two powerhouses go at it on a good few occasions. These two Goliaths go at it again in this video, and I'm gonna pretty much break it down. So Juggernaut and Hulk have battled before, even in the classic days. Back then you could easily make arguments for both sides, especially Juggernaut being above Hulk, as classic Juggernaut had some crazy showings and was scrapping with Thor to the point where Thor had to BFR Juggernaut because he was just too much to handle. And it's just like he's just been able to beef with a lot of strong and high tier characters. He's beefed with Hulk on many occasions, as mentioned. He was beefing with Sidorak, which is crazy. This is when Juggernaut was probably, I'd say, at his complete prime. Like, this was like the best version of Juggernaut, which was the classic era. But as time progressed, we've seen Juggernaut and Hulk fight again during the World War Hulk story, where Hulk runs up to the X-Men in search of Charles Xavier. And even after the Hulk laid waste to the X-Men, the only person who could stand up to the Hulk was the Juggernaut. And Juggernaut at full power was putting in the work, was giving Hulk the absolute hands, to the point where Hulk had to use Jug's own momentum to BFR him from the fight. At this time, you could definitely make arguments for Juggernaut rivaling, if not scaling to Hulk himself. Juggernaut was definitely a contender and could definitely go face to face with Hulk. And Juggernaut was an absolute insane beast, and he was definitely a big threat at that time in the modern era. But as time progressed, unfortunately, Juggernaut has been getting weaker. Sidorak has been taking away and siphoning Juggernaut's powers, because Juggernaut has been doing things that Sidorak has not liked and has told Juggernaut not to do. But because Juggernaut wants to kind of be his own man, it's, you know, it comes with sacrifices. So Sidorak has just been siphoning and taking away Juggernaut's power and not giving him his glory day powers when he was just absolute monster at full power. Just ain't the same. Whereas Hulk, he's been climbing up the ranks. Like, even during his Immortal Hulk run, he's become more powerful than ever. Hulk is shown to casually flex on the likes of Hercules and Jane Foster. The same Jane Foster can hurt Odin. And Juggernaut has his fair share of showings, such as fighting Cosmic Ghost Rider. And he's also been able to beef with Thor, beef with other characters. And he's also beefed with the X-Men too. He's given them a lot of trouble. So with that all being said, who do I think takes victory more often than not? So ultimately, if this came down to both of these titans, like just scrapping, like fisticuffs, I'd have to lean more so to Hulk. Hulk has been getting stronger. He's been able to defeat and embarrass the Avengers, including the likes of Thor, Iron Man's Hulkbuster, which Hulk easily destroyed and ripped like paper. He's bullied Captain Marvel. He's beaten She-Hulk, and he's even completely made a complete mockery of Black Panther. Like, just no match. Like, Hulk was able to just completely overload Black Panther's suit, which was noted by Black Panther to be a near impossibility, as the suit is made of the materials from a dark celestial, and celestials are very powerful entities in Marvel. They're just powerful beings. And even in the recent run of Juggernaut's comic issue 2, the Hulk was literally bullying Juggernaut, like just punching him like just everywhere. He was just punching him into mountains. He was literally bullying Juggernaut. The Hulk was not scared of Juggernaut's new armor. The Hulk was literally running the fade. He was like, Juggernaut, bro, like, I'm gonna beat you so hard, I'm gonna make you regret even like wanting, even like, I'm gonna make you regret even signing up for that armor, for even, you know, trying to get with like Sidorak, for even making a contract. Like, that's how savage Hulk was. He was just pounding on Juggernaut. And what makes this fight even worse was that Juggernaut literally needed prep. He literally needed a woman who could like perform like kinetic, like she can like slow down your kinetic energy and like de-accelerate you. And he also needed like some help from some other people who had like a gamma siphoning machine, which was the reason why Juggernaut was able to even was able to like nerf the Hulk with it and also beat him up. But he ended up breaking his fists in the end by like having to like fight the Hulk at his best, like trying to like put everything into his punches. But if it didn't come down to prep, if it was just like, you know, there's not going to be any prep in this fight, they're literally just going at it, it'd just be a different like story altogether. So if it came down to just raw attack potency, grappling, punching, like Hulk literally would just be way above Juggernaut in that department, just way powerful and has better showings. Obviously Juggernaut's, like, his style of fighting is very predictable. Hulk is like no stranger to how Juggernaut fights, so he will even use his own momentum against him again if he needs to. And if this was like current Hulk as well, like if like, you know, with who is Joe Fixit right now in the Immortal Hulk run, who again literally embarrassed the Avengers again, even against like King Thor, like it just wouldn't, like he wouldn't be able to like stand up against Hulk. No way. Juggernaut's just way too weak. But if it came down to hexes, even though Juggernaut doesn't typically use his hexes anymore, like it's rare he does it anymore, it's like the problem is with like Hulk, he just has way too many resistances. Even against his fight with the X-Men and against like a bunch of other characters who tried a bunch of like hexes to just slow down and neutralize the Hulk, was just to no avail. Like not even Emma Frost or Charles Xavier, who are like the best telepaths in Marvel, they couldn't do anything to the Hulk. Like no one could. They were all literally getting one-shotted. So at the end of the day, if it came down to like just hexes or like physical AP, I just give it more to Hulk. Like there's nothing Juggernaut can do. Like even Juggernaut's been like bamboozled by the X-Men himself. But at the end of the day, I have to give this to Hulk. More often than not, you just incapacitate Juggernaut or straight up kill him. And plus he does have the green door. But I don't think it will come to that, because I don't think Juggernaut has the AP necessarily to even hurt or kill Hulk. So at the end of the day, I have to give this to Hulk. Comment down below, give me your feedback. Make sure you subscribe, comment down below, check out those links. And Captain Forrest, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.